Good morning, afternoon, or evening to anyone who is visiting my channel, The Official Sacred Sensuality. Thank you guys so much for coming to visit. I do hope that you stay. Um, Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff that YouTubers like to say, and comment as well. I would really love your engagement. So let's jump right into this reading. So before I started doing this reading, I was channeling some information, like I was getting so many different downloads. I know this energy did not belong to me, and so I felt compelled to do a reading on this energy. I am feeling like someone is in a bit of a power struggle with someone. Um, I feel that you and your person, um, and this is not just for love. This could be a position at work, a business partner, something. I'm even getting for some a relationship with a bank. Like there could be like a power struggle. So like if you're trying to get like a bank loan or a business loan or something like that, they may try to offer you something lower. I don't know if there's room for negotiation, but it may just be some room for that. But that's something for another day. Anyway, I'm feeling like some of you could be in a position right now where there's a power struggle, there's unequal structure right now within a situation between you and another person. Someone feels that they should automatically lead, and they may not even outright say this, they're doing so through their actions. I'm getting more so like this is a soul tie. So the way I see this soul tie, I'm getting a lot of neutral energy, and I think spirit is putting me, or at least my ancestors are putting me in this neutral energy because I shouldn't take sides, because this can go different ways for many different people, and I don't want to do that. So what I'm seeing here is like, even though there is a power struggle, the way someone is doing it could be through their actions, like um using different oh god, I can't talk. Manipulation tactics is what I'm seeing here, and they could be doing so by like spoiling you, thinking that material things may keep you around, um taking you places. A lot of it is like they're doing through subtle possessive actions for some of you. Now for others, this is a soul tie where I see that your person, they either want to spoil you, they're aiming and for higher positions or positions of power in life, to where they can get to the point of spoiling you because they know that you are a person who deserves more. This can go either whether you're a male or a female. If you identify as that, and I'm getting more so if you're a masculine who's watching this, the feminine energy, the way she wants to spoil you is through other ways. And I feel because every masculine is different, right? So her way of spoiling you could be simply just spending more time with you, doing acts of service for you, making lunch for you, things like that. That's really what I'm seeing, like this person really wants to spoil you. But for others who are in, picking up on a lot of toxic soul tie energy, spoiling you, they feel is a way to keep you connected to them. Um, Now, do they love you from what I'm seeing? Absolutely. Absolutely, they do, whether it's toxic or not. There's genuine love here. This is a person who doesn't really like pretending that they love you or anything like that, but I feel like the power dynamic is not even. It's almost given as if, like, maybe if this is a masculine, for example, this could be a masculine who just loves to take the lead, and he just feels that automatically his woman should just fall in line, not understanding that relationships are actual partnerships. So um, this is a person, they have love for you, but I feel like The feminine and the masculine parts of them are a little bit imbalanced. This is also a person who loves to move fast. This is a person who likes progression. And I'm not going to necessarily say move fast. Let me remove that. This is a person who likes progression. So if this is a person who is courting you, dating you, trying to get to know you, this is a person who they find themselves, or you may find them doing so, what's the word I'm looking for? With purpose. Like if you're dating to marry, this is a person who's also dating to marry. Like they're ready to go. I also am feeling here too. For some of you, this is a person that's ready to have sex. Like they are beyond ready and they're tired of waiting. They're tired of pretending that, you know, I have to keep spoiling you in order to sleep with you. Now, you apply this to whatever situation you are in, if this applies to you. But this is definitely a person who's they're ready. I don't care what situation you're in. This is a person who is ready for the next step that they feel they have to take with you. This is also a person with this soul tie I'm seeing here. You both can have this trait. You both could require extreme loyalty from each other, from your person. And while there is nothing wrong with that, you also want to remember when it comes down to that ride or die type of mentality, you don't have to die just to ride. Meaning you don't have to sacrifice yourself fully. I don't care if you are a male, I don't care if you are a feminine, it does not matter. You do not have to absolutely sacrifice everything in life in order to ride for a person, because there's just parts of you that you have to maintain your autonomy on. I have this slogan that I use personally in my life: love, real love, true love, good love is freedom. And so that means you have the freedom to be yourself. So um I feel in this situation you two could both be exhibiting those behaviors towards each other. Like you may feel, for some of you, that this is a person, just because they spoil you. While that could be one way of being loyal to you, it is not the total way that they could be spoiling you. Also, I see here obsession. So there is some obsession between you two, whether that is you or this person. The obsession is, it's geared around, um, I feel this power dynamic, and someone could have power trips occasionally, deciding what to eat for dinner, you know, deciding where to go on dates, deciding what to post or what their partner should post on social media, who they should be in contact with, and so forth is what I'm seeing. So this obsession, I am not picking up on like healthy energy. Although for some of you, like I mentioned in another reading, that there can be a healthy quote unquote obsession. I don't really call it that, but there can be a healthy obsession, meaning that this person, they're just really concerned about you. They want to make sure you're safe, know that you're loved. They like to give you encouragement a lot. They like to be all about you, quote unquote, being in your skin, so to speak. I'm a person, I like to be in my person's skin. So I understand when people say, they want someone who is obsessed with them. So I feel that for some of you, this could be a mutual obsession between you and this person, because your soul tie is just that strong. Your loyalty to each other could be just that strong. You could also be dealing with someone who is a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. I actually see a multitude of cards here. As a matter of fact, I want to say you guys probably in this reading, because this energy is so potent and is so strong, I want to say there was every single um, major arcana that fell out of this reading. So we'll get to that in a second. But this is a person, not only do they like to spoil, this is a person who could be just abundant in spirit, abundant in love to celebrate you, love to give gifts. Once again, we're going back to that. But this is a person who if you guys are on a break or something like that, they're looking forward to starting anew with you. Ultimately, that's because this is a person who they want a partnership that is equal. And I feel that this is something that you want as well. You want someone that's equal, someone that you can be grateful for. I'm hearing for some of you, you're tired of being grateful, and I get it. You're tired of being grateful for the negative experiences that you've had that caused you to grow. Now you just want the good experiences, and I totally understand that. I don't think I'm wording it the correct way, but that's pretty much how it's coming through to me. Now, this is a person who is focused on legacy, and you could be too. I feel that you too. Once again, going back to the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, when it comes to us, so to speak, I say that because I'm a Virgo sun, Capricorn rising. When it comes to us, right, we have to have stability, and we have to leave something to our children. And what I mean for that, I mean that by um, those of us who are more grounded, because not every sign has their negative sides, right? But for those of us who are a little bit more mature in our energy, and ground that energy, we like to leave something to our families. We're big on life insurance policies, legal documents, power of attorney paperwork, building trust and wills and things like that. Those are things that are of important to us, in addition to just family and even expansion of family. So I'm seeing that for some of you guys. I feel that between you and this other person, you're inheriting something from each other. Um, almost like a covenant, like you're inheriting some type of covenant that was bestowed upon you. Oh gosh, okay, this is getting a little deep. That was bestowed upon you from your ancestors, both of you guys' ancestors. It's like, okay, hold on, I'm tapping into something. For many of you, this is a connection that has been blessed by your ancestors. Hmm. It's giving me the image of two big families. I'm peeking into the ancestral world right now. Two big families having a discussion about their descendants here in the physical is what it's giving me. This could be why your soul tied to this person is very strong. Like there are agreements that are happening on your behalf that you may not even know about. So if you felt tethered to this person for whatever reason, I, I strongly I strongly feel that this is because your ancestors, both of you guys' ancestors, have agreed that you two are supposed to be together for whatever reason. And I'm really feeling that it's because of legacy and expansion. You both could be of a chosen bloodline. I was not trying to tap into this energy. I promise you I wasn't. Okay, okay. All right, let me ground myself for a second because ancestral readings tend to take a lot out of me. All right, so um I feel here that there's a strong determination to move forward. I'm picking up on that because there could have been something that have taken place in the past. There's a strong determination to, I'm feeling a feeling of getting something out of in the open and getting it over with. Like maybe should be a discussion, um, an argument. I'm feeling tension. I'm feeling miscommunication, and I'm also seeing two people who are not hearing each other. You may be communicating, but not only are you not hearing each other, you're not respecting each other's opinion. Where it comes, I guess that's where it comes, that power imbalance, that the power dynamics between you two could be uneven right now. Something that is being hidden is going to be revealed. I feel that for some of you, this is a pregnancy. Some of you may not even know that you are pregnant or are about to get pregnant. If that is something that you don't want, I do advise you to take care of yourself, um, and, exercise caution. But I'm getting a lot of messages here, you guys. Something needs to come out in the open, because for some of you, this could have been something that has just ended, or it is about to end. It is ending because the cycle in this soul tie has to come to a completion. You've done what you were supposed to do in this cycle. Someone has sacrificed a lot of themselves, and I feel like they could have sacrificed part of their purpose, or it's giving the energy of like someone not preferring their partner to be in the workforce. Almost as it's not necessarily like they want to take your independence away. I don't really get that, although that could be for some. It's more so like, I want to take care of you. I am the leader of us, this family, this relationship. A masculine is coming off really strong. A masculine is coming off really strong, and it's like he's saying that he wants to lead, but there's a lack of trust. Something happened. Some type of betrayal happened. And I'm feeling that it could have been something that happened fairly quickly. Whatever happened, whatever type of betrayal or something that happened, you guys, I feel that it is something that happened quickly. Someone, and I do apologize if this is for some of you may have been forced to terminate a pregnancy, or you were, because I am sensing some stress. You could have lost, had a miscarriage. I'm picking up on that energy strongly. I'm hearing that someone really wanted to be a mother. Let me see something here. Let me figure a couple of things out, because this is giving so much energy. I'm trying to narrow the messages down, but oh my God, I hate when this happens. Someone is waiting on a return from someone, but I can't say if the return is going to happen quickly or if it's going to take its sweet time. For some, it could be. It could take a while. For some of you, there's a blockage. There's some type of blockage that is preventing someone, that's preventing, that is some type of crack. I'm seeing a crack in the energetic cord, like a tear. The timing is off. I'm feeling that the timing is off due to something needing to be repaired. Okay, so ultimately, you and this person may feel like home to each other. I'm seeing someone who is sitting back and reminiscing, thinking about the good times that you two had. There was a trust that you and this person, you had in each other. I feel like there's still that trust there. Like, It's almost as if no matter what happens between you and I, we're going to return back to each other because it's not just a familiarity, it's a home. Like you've built a home within each other. There's a happiness there, but this happiness has been interrupted. And when it got interrupted, someone felt as if they had to start tiptoeing around the other. And that is because either there were some secrets or some lies, something, it goes back to this, what I said earlier. Oh my goodness. Okay, something needs to be revealed. I don't know if that's feelings. I don't know if there is an infidelity. I don't know. But you cannot start, from what I'm seeing here, you cannot start until this comes out. Something has to be revealed. Somebody is holding something back. Now, although there is a want from both of you to try again, to have a new beginning, to move into a new direction, um, I have Mercury messages travel. Mercury, once again, that's a planet that is ruled by. I'm sorry, that's a planet that rules Gemini and Virgo. I should know that because it's Mercury retrograde and it tears me up every time. But once again, I'm feeling a lot of earth energy. So some of you could definitely be dealing with someone who has a lot of earth placements. Someone wants to start over so that you can build a better structure, so that you can build a more solid foundation and have harmony with each other. Like there's a need for balance. And I'm feeling too, something else that needs to be addressed is this power struggle that you could be having with this person. I'm feeling too that someone is like, we're always on your time. It's giving like someone is tired of having to wait all the time. Ultimately, though, it's like there needs to be a balance between life and love. Your foundation needs to be rebuilt, you guys. So for some of you, if this is someone you want to come back into contact with, you definitely is there needs to be a dismantling, is what I'm seeing. Because there's so much potential for this soul tie. Because this is a very strong soul tie. There's so much potential for it to become something stronger, like a marriage. Also, I feel that someone's spiritual or religious beliefs could be getting in the way. Although I did not see, let me see, because I have 1,000 cards. I'm telling you guys that they just flew out over and over and over again. And they're all major arcanas. Yes, I don't have the Emperor here. He's probably one of the few that did not fly out. Yes, so someone is definitely in some very strong leadership energy, is what I'm seeing here. There's a there's a vision that someone wants. They see with you. They want to build. They see something with you, but I feel like the vision is not necessarily shared with you, and they're just kind of, once again, I'm getting that expectation of someone wanting the other to just fall in line. But there's really genuine feelings. It's like this is a very strong soul tie. This is strong stuff. I'm getting stubbed for words because I have so many spiritual cards here. Like this soul tie it's got a hold on you guys. I get a lot of stop and start energy. And I get the stop and start energy because somebody's ego is in the way. And yeah, while they have visions of, having this grand life with you, you don't want to be led to hell. Like, yeah, I know you are a leader and a natural leader and you're right and whatever, but where are we going? Like, I know you love me. I know you have these feelings for me, but where are we going? The seed was already built a long time ago. Whenever you guys met, this was a seed that was already planted a long time ago. Something you guys did not know. On the other side of all of this contention, all of this tension between you two, I do see that there can be so much victory that you and this person can have with each other. It's just so much love here. That's almost sad that somebody's ego is getting in the way and somebody's withholding feelings or secrets or something. Something is not being said. Even if that's like airing grievances out. Oh, actually, which is something I'm seeing here now. Okay. All right, give me 1 second. Oh my goodness. Yeah, all these damn major arcanas. Okay, so look. I feel that someone can feel like their freedoms are being stifled in this soul tie. Because while there's so much love that's there, I feel like somebody may feel that they don't have a voice the way they want to. Like, you have a voice, but it's not really acknowledged the way you want to. And at the same time, you can't let this person go or they can't let you go. Like, you still see that they have all these good traits, all these good qualities. It's just that, damn, would you let me include me in the plan? Is what I'm getting. Include me in your life, include me. What's going on? What are the secrets? And I'm tired of tiptoeing my way around this, around you, because I'm feeling somebody could be avoiding some things with you. There is the potential for so much happiness between you and this person, so much harmony. You do have the 10 of Cups. I have the Four of Wands, which speaks of home and reuniting and stability and beginning again and families coming together. I'm also seeing death. And for me to have said earlier that I feel that this is um, a union that has been, it's not an arranged marriage, but that's kind of what it feels like. You know how arranged marriages are. You meet the families, yada, yada, yada. Well, and to simply put it, in the ancestral realm, that can kind of happen. So if you find yourself with this person and you two are, it's like you can't let each other go, there's an agreement that your families have made with each other. And the ancestors are here with the death card. I was not planning to channel the ancestors. Um, I call myself turning my channeling off with the ancestors specifically for this message, but they are here. You guys, your ancestors are here. Some of you guys are in ancestral arranged partnerships. Like, you are supposed to be with this person for many, many reasons. But I'm seeing here too, like, for some of you, as much as you want to be with this person and you could even see a strong possibility of a beautiful future with each other, this is a connection that brings you both stress. This is something that, like, you're burned out from each other is what I'm seeing, which could be why I said for some of you there could be some type of separation as somebody's wanting to come back. As much as this is a burden, this is a person who could possibly make you very happy. Like, You find happiness and joy within each other. The sun is all about joy. Also going back, oh my goodness, there's too many messages, you guys. So going back, right? I said someone could be pregnant. If you are a feminine that's pregnant, more than likely it's going to be a boy. Yep, it's going to be a boy. And I'm feeling that this baby could be an ancestor returned on one of you guys' sides, which could be one of the reasons for the ancestral arranged partnerships. And that is because it's time. And I'm feeling that this baby is supposed to bring you two together, not just for the expansion of family and legacy, and that familial wealth, whether that's money, whether that's a spiritual wealth. There's a wealth of beautiful things that you can get. Wealth is can be negative too for some people, but I'm not necessarily seeing that. I'm seeing this more so like, since the Wheel of Fortune is here, this is a fated, if some of you are pregnant during this time, this is a fated pregnancy. This is supposed to be something, this pregnancy is supposed to bring about change within your bloodlines, change within yourselves. And I'm hearing very, very strongly a change for the lovers who were in your bloodlines on both sides. Now, I can go into ancestors all day long, but I'll minimize it. When it comes to changing or healing the bloodline, and specifically those who in the family were lovers, meaning, those grandmothers and those grandfathers that we may have thought had good relationships, and for some that just genuinely had beautiful marriages, relationships, whatever. I'm feeling here that this is healing the fact that those ancestors were not able to express love the way they wanted to. And so for you, and I'm feeling this on both sides, through this union, through this strong soul tie that you have with this person, you two are supposed to express the love that they were unable to give to each other. You're healing your bloodlines by doing that. You're supposed to hold on to each other, but you're not supposed to hold on to each other's insecurities. You're not supposed to hold on to the possessiveness of it. You're supposed to release that part, because I'm hearing your ancestors have been there, done that. That is not why this union is taking place. You're healing the lovers and their love and the family, because if it wasn't for them, you would not be here. Some of them were probably people who had to work a lot, trying to provide for the families, or I'm feeling too that somebody was a little bit more emotionally unavailable. Someone was could have been more traditional than the other, going back to, a masculine wanting to lead and a feminine not necessarily being included as far as her opinions and her input goes. That's supposed to change. There's supposed to be an equal partnership. Now, if I were to put this plainly, and I want you masculines, if you're listening to this too, I heard someone say this, if you want princess treatment and you are a grown woman, you should stop that. Princesses say, I want you to do everything for me. I want you to make all the decisions for me. I don't want to have to lift a finger or any of that. And the king or the prince is like, okay, I'm going to do everything for you. He eventually becomes tired. But then there's those with that queen mentality. She's a queen. And the king says to her, hey, I have an idea about this. What do you think? Let's, come together on a decision about this. That means that he values your opinion. He values what your input and what you have to say. He looks at you as his equal, and the same with her. So you both have that equal respect for each other's minds, for each other's decision making skills, for each other's leadership skills. Because if one falls, you have to have another that is capable and more than willing to pick up the slack and do that. So that's what I'm feeling here. And it confirms it with the justice card, because this is about justice is balance. It's also speaking of the consequences that could come if this is not, if this bloodline issue isn't healed, and if you guys aren't healing this soul tie in the way that it should be. Because I'm feeling that for some of you, this is a soul tie that is causing more agony than it should. I do have the Nine of Swords here, more anxiety than it should. And once again, back to the Five of Swords. That's, stress, conflict, one feeling like I have to win, and the other feeling defeated. But really, no one is the winner. It's more like, I got you out here and I just wanted to get a reaction out of you. There's no winner with the Five of Swords. So it's like, if you two are not able to come to a conclusion of getting out of this imbalance, and nobody's going to win, including your ancestors. But if you do, I do see here a more stable foundation being built for you guys. I feel that the planning between you two is going to be a lot easier. It's going to be like the work that's going to be put into your relationship is going to be one that's of purpose and very diligent. Um, you can become more reliable to each other, committed, But I'm also seeing here that with this Five of Wands, that there has to be, it has to be some type of argument for some of you guys. Some type of argument has to take place. For the feminists, I could see some of you going into this Queen of Swords type of energy. Just be careful with your words. Be fair. Extend your sword as grace, but use it if you have to be cutthroat. Because ultimately your masculine has serious feelings, real romantic feelings for you. Some of you could be at a crossroads right now, and that's because you're a little tired of the back and forth and having to persist with this. It's like a strong, I can't, it's hard to let you go, or I can't let you go, which could be for some of you, maybe you do need a break. But I'm feeling more than anything that there needs to be a very honest discussion that needs to take place about equality and balance. Because regardless, whether you let each other go, it's difficult. If you never change, it's even more difficult. But if you two decide that, hey, we're each other's equals, you're literally each other's wish come true. And it may not come the way you want it to come, the way you've planned it, but that's okay. Isn't that what relationships are about? So I'm going to conclude this here for you guys. Just, even though we talked about someone else, their ego getting in the way, we have to also make sure, especially as feminines, we have egos too. We have to make sure that our egos don't get in the way as well. So that will conclude your reading for you guys. And just to let you know, this could be something that could take some time. But for those of you who will make it over this hump and will establish mutual respect for each other, honestly, I'm getting next summer or the number 13, a date of the 13th of a month. Could be either an engagement. I'm getting really an engagement. Either an engagement or a recommitting yourselves to your relationship to do better with each other, to strengthen the soul tie. Not every soul tie is something that is horrendous. Some soul ties are here for a reason, for many, many reasons, which will be a discussion that I will gladly take you guys down on later. So, with that being said, that's the end of your reading. Thank you so much for watching, or for listening, should I say. Please like, share, subscribe, and all of that other good stuff. Bye, you guys.